What's up, y'all? So, if you're new here, my name is Aaliyah, and I love to do videos on book content. That's my main form of content, but also anything that's like lifestyle, faith, family, things like that as well. So, if that is your vibe, if you like those type of videos, please stick around and consider subscribing down below. Like and comment on this video as well. I really do love engaging with everyone. Let's get right into it. So I have been seeing these videos go around quite a bit on a personal fall curriculum. Some people do it every month, some people do it like every quarter or just when the seasons change. But this is my first time thinking about or even considering a fall curriculum without being in school. But if you know me, I love education. I love school and just anything that has to do with setting a goal list or things to do, because that's just how my brain works. I saw this from Biblio Life. I will tag her down below, but that's the first video I saw and I was like, this is such a great idea to just have some aspirations and things that you want to do for the fall, and I thought I would share with you all today. So the first thing on my syllabus for the fall is to read the entire Harry Potter series, and so I have it all here. So I have all of the books here. I got it for Christmas last year, all except the second one, because I'm currently on the second book of the Harry Potter series. And that is a goal I have for fall. And I think it will go into the winter months as well if I'm not a fast reader. And so reading the Harry Potter series is a goal of mine because I've never read the series, but I have watched all of the movies. So I do know like the plots and the twists and things like that, but I have heard that like the series and the movies are different than the books. And I am noticing some slight differences. For right now it's pretty accurate, but there are some slight differences in scenes that were cut out of the movie that are in the book. And I think it is always better if we are able to read the books first and then watch the movie. And I also have some cozy puzzles that are Harry Potter themed that I would like to do. I have, downloaded the audiobooks for them as well from Libby. But I want to do some puzzles while listening. That will get me into the fall vibes, drink some tea, hot chocolate, coffee, and then have like some Harry Potter music going on or Hogwarts in the background. I'm just ready for it. So I'm so excited for that, honestly. And also to watch the movies after. That has always kind of been like a tradition of mine. Like every fall season they show Harry Potter, especially in the fall around Halloween and during the Christmas season. So after I read the book, like whichever book I'm on, I plan to watch the movie after I finish it. So that is for Harry Potter. The next thing that is on my syllabus is to do more like cozy hobbies. I have so many hobbies that I'm into right now, and I want to focus on them and not feel like guilty when I'm not reading, since most of my content is related to books. Like sometimes I feel guilty that, if I'm painting or if I'm doing a puzzle, I'm not reading. So I kind of want to get out of that mindset of my other hobbies are important too, and I can have other interests besides reading. So I want to get back into journaling. I was a huge journaler in college and high school, and I kind of stopped after I had my daughter a couple of years ago, and so I want to get back into journaling. And then also a newfound hobby that me and my husband have started doing are Legos. And we actually both really like Legos. Like, he does not like 2D puzzles. He likes the 3D, no, the 4D puzzles. We actually did a Harry Potter one together. He likes those, but he actually loves Legos. And I really enjoy them too, but I'm like, I want him to have his own thing and me kind of like, be in the background. But I want to get into that more and even have some Harry Potter Lego sets or anything that he's really interested in. I would love to get that for him and do some together this fall season and have cookies and just have some sweet treats and bake something together. And that leads me to another thing that I would love to do this fall is learn how to bake bread from scratch. That sounds really intimidating to me, but I would love to learn how to make cookies like from scratch. I've done that before. Yeah, like one time. But yeah, I would love to make some bread, let it like sit and rise and the whole process, because it is a process and I've seen YouTubers do it. One of my favorite YouTubers, Shameless Maya, she has started making bread and reflecting on like the process and how God is, I don't know, like she has seen God in the work of bread making, and that's so beautiful to me. And I also follow this other lady on Instagram who makes these incredible bread concoctions. And so that is one thing on my list. And I'm not a cook, I'm not a baker. That is not my forte at all, but it's something that I would like to try. Another thing on my curriculum that I would love to do is get more active. I know it's fall and cozy and you think like, oh, you need to be under the blankets, under the covers and not doing anything. But I still want to be active and take advantage of the cooler weather because I'm in the South. And so it has been hot and it's just now cooling off and we're getting some rain. We can tell that it's going into fall. But I want to go on more like walks around lakes, see the fall scenery, go on some hikes, and even like, this is one that I did not really want to share because I'm like, I will never do this. I want to learn to skateboard, y'all. I really want to learn to skateboard and I don't know why. And I told my husband that. He was like, why? We're 30 years old. Why do you want to learn how to skateboard? But yeah, that's something that I want to learn. I don't know if that is going to be a goal of mine in fall, but maybe I'll try it. I know how to rollerblade, so I may just buy some rollerblades and like skate around like some trails and some places and see the fall leaves. I think that's gonna be so beautiful and still be active and do something fun besides just walking. You know what I mean? What do y'all think? Do y'all know how to skateboard? Do you know how to rollerblade? Let me know in the comments. And speaking of like the cooler months, with it being fall and summer being gone, which I'm kind of sad about. Honestly, I love summer and being outside and stuff like that. My husband does not love summer and he's really excited for the cooler weather. So with my family, I would love to go to like a pumpkin patch, take pictures, and we actually got some tickets to Cheekwood, and I think we'll go this weekend actually, and they have their entire like fall festival and harvest up right now in Nashville, Tennessee, and so I'm really excited for that. That's gonna be really fun. Another thing, like painting pumpkins, of course, will be really fun. My husband does not want to carve pumpkins because yet last year he literally cut himself trying to carve a pumpkin. He was like, oh my gosh, I hate this. But painting pumpkins would be cute and fun. I think Maya would enjoy that as well. So yeah, just doing like family activities outside that is like weather permitting, and a pumpkin patch, a hayride, like the typical fall things. So I mentioned journaling, but I also would like to get a fall cozy coloring book. I've been seeing those really beautiful like markers going around that I would love to buy some of those. They're pretty expensive though, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy them, but I want to get a fall coloring book. Not that you have to buy the super expensive markers, but just to, unwind, listen to an audiobook and color, because I love coloring. I've been drawing and coloring since I was a little girl, and it's so cute to see my daughter want to draw and color. We have this whiteboard in our house and she always wants to draw on it and color in her coloring book, so that's something that we can do together. One show that I would like to watch this fall, which is the typical show that everyone wants to watch, and all of my coworkers are actually talking about the show, and it's Gilmore Girls. I've never seen Gilmore Girls before, but I started watching it a couple of days ago, and it is such a cozy show. Like, it just makes you feel at home, I guess. And I was like doing other things while I was watching it, but it's like you feel familiar with it already when you start from the very first episode, and you're like, okay, I get it. So I'm gonna watch Gilmore Girls for the first time this fall, and I'm really excited for it. And even there's a local coffee shop in Nashville that is hosting like a coffee crawl, and it's all Gilmore Girls themed, where you go to different coffee shops around the city and get different types of coffee, but it's all Gilmore Girls themed. So I really want to try that and see what that is all about. Another fun thing that I could do, which just popped into my brain, is that the main character, I forgot her name. The main character is a big reader, and she reads like these lofty books. Like the first episode, I think she was reading Moby Dick. And so that could also be, a part of my fall curriculum, to read some, Gilmore Girls themed books and see what I think. I think that would be cute and fun to do, actually. So, and then the last thing that is on my list is that I just want to decorate for fall. I don't want to go overboard with the fall decoration. We already have some like pumpkins and things like that. I'm not like a Halloween decorator at all, because me and my husband are like, no, we don't like that aesthetic or vibe. So we are much more like the fall colors, like the maroons and burnt oranges. We love that color palette. So I really want to get like some pillows and a wreath for the door, like a fall themed wreath. But yeah, so that's the last thing I would like to do for fall that I can think of. And of course, reading. I have an entire video that I've already posted for my fall TBR that I would like to get through besides the Harry Potter series. So please check out that video to see what else I will be reading. And of course, I'll keep you updated. But comment down below, what are some things that you would like to do in fall, during the fall season? Let me know.